So, hello everyone, standard 12. We were doing some of the sums from question number 3. Now, the remaining one or two sums, important sums are remaining. The last one I am going to take from question number 3, exercise 1.1. That is the 17th sum I have written over here. As usual, log of a into b upon c of that form we will use a plus b log of a plus log of b minus log of c. That way we will write. So y is equal to log of e raised to x square plus log of 5 minus 4x raised to 3 by 2. That means it will come here, and this is upon, so it will become minus log of 7 minus 6x raised to, it is here, it is raised to 1 upon 3. So this is minus log of cube root of this, means raised to 1 upon 3. This 1 upon 3 I will take here. Hope that you have understood this. Directly I am putting this 7 minus 6x raised to 1 upon 3 minus log of that 1 upon 3 I have taken here. So many steps now we will go in the shortcuts. Therefore, y is equal to, this is a power, it will come here, x square into log of e. This purpose I have kept here, plus 3 upon 2 log of 5 minus 4x minus 1 upon 3 log of 7 minus 6x. Okay, therefore dy by dx, what way you are employing, that is not important, only mathematically it should be correct. In last video there was one question, 4 into e raised to x or something, e raised to 4x or something. Somebody has commented, take it common, that is your, it is actually a shining part. Somebody will solve by multiplying, somebody will solve by taking the common. That is just the 10th standard knowledge you are applying and showing that you are very intelligent. That is a nonsense. Don't do any show off. X square into log of e is 1. Here I will write log of e is equal to 1 plus 3 upon 2 log of 5 minus 4x minus 1 upon 3 log of 7 minus 6x. Okay, and this is y equal to, just afterwards we will take the derivative. This I have simplified, log of e, the value is 1. Now I will take the derivative, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x square plus 3 upon 2 d by dx of log of 5 minus 4x minus 1 upon 3 d by dx of log of 7 minus 6x. This is comparatively the easy sum. So that is equal to, the derivative of this is 2x plus this is 3 upon 2. Derivative of log is 1 upon 5 minus 4x into the derivative of this into d by dx of 5 minus 4x. If you take the directly derivative of this and write over here, that is also okay. But some shiners will say, so instead of doing that, take the derivative direct. But go stepwise. Minus 1 upon 3 into the derivative of this. Okay. This part, either you can take the derivative directly and write, or you can mention it. But it is always better to mention it. Minus 1 upon 3 into derivative of log is 1 upon 7 minus 6x into the derivative of 7 minus 6x. That is equal to 2x plus 3 upon 2 into 5 minus 4x, that I am bringing together into the derivative of this will be minus 4, 0 minus 4. into 1. Derivative of x is 1. Minus 1 upon 3 into 7 minus 6x. And the derivative of that is 7. So derivative of 7 is 0 minus 6 into 1. Now I will rub the top portion over here and the remaining things I will write here. So that is equal to 2x, this will be minus 4 plus 3 into minus 4 upon 2 into 5 minus 4x minus 1 upon 3 into 7 minus 6x, and here this into minus 6. Directly also you would have done, that is equal to 2x, this will become minus 2 1 the 2 to the 4, 2 1 the 2 to the 4, this will become minus 3 into minus 2, this I have changed here, so 3 to the 6 upon 5 minus 4x. Now this minus and this minus will become plus. 3 to the 6 means 2 upon 7 minus 6x. Note these steps. It is comparatively very easy sum. Now in this exercise 1.1, some other important question is also there. Question number 5. Assume that f dash of 3 equal to minus 1, g dash of 2 is equal to 5, g of 2 is equal to 3, and y is equal to f of g of x. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Now that portion I will draw. Find dy by dx at x equal to 2. So this is a question. What we have to do is we have to find the dy by dx, and y is equal to what, that we know. Solution: y is equal to f of g of x. Therefore dy by dx, taking the derivative, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of f of g of x, and I am going to take the derivative of whole. That is equal to, first of all, the derivative of this. So derivative of f is f dash of g of x into, by chain rule, into d by dx of g of x. So that is equal to f dash of g of x into derivative of g dash of x. This is dy by dx. In general, I have got the dy by dx. But I am asked dy by dx at x equal to 2. So here I will write dy by dx at x equal to 2. Wherever I will find x, there I will write 2. So this is f dash this is g of x, x means 2, into g dash of x, x is 2, g dash of 2, that is equal to f dash of, now g of 2, what is the value of g of 2? G of 2 is 3, so here I will write 3 into g dash of 2, g dash of 2, it is 5 into 5, that is equal to, now f dash of 3, what is the value of f dash of 3? It is minus 1. Minus 1 into 5 is equal to minus 5. Here you have to write how, from where you have got to know. Okay, x equal to 2, that you have put here. Okay, g of 2 is equal to 3, g dash of 2 is equal to 5. These reasons you should give. So this way this answer is there. So this is an easy sum. It is for 2 marks. It is important sum. Note it down. Question number 6. This is once again a very important sum. H of x is equal to under root of 4 f of x plus 3 g of x. F of 1 is equal to given 4. G of 1 equal to 3 and f dash of 1 equal to 3. G dash of 1, here only I will write, g dash of 1 equal to 4. Find h dash of 1. So we have to go on differentiating it. From here itself I will start. H dash of x is equal to d by dx of root of 4 f of x plus 3 into g of x. Now I have just written that I am going to take the derivative. What is the derivative of root? Root is 1 upon 2 root. Derivative of root is 1 upon 2 root. What is that in the root? 4 f of x plus 3 g of x. Now I have to multiply by the derivative of this. Of root I have taken. Now this is remaining into d by dx of 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x. So 1 upon 2 under root 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x plus into. Now I will take the derivative of the individual. I will write that 4 into d by dx of f of x, because this is a coefficient. Coefficient is taken out, plus 3 into d by dx of g of x. That is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x into the derivative 4 into f of x, its derivative is f dash of x plus 3 into this is g dash of x. So that is equal. So now what I want, this is h dash of x is equal to this. Now I want, now this everything is done. Now I want to put the value, and what I have to find is find x dash of 1. So at the place of x I will write x dash of 1 is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 4 into f of. At the place of x I am writing 1. So f of 1 plus 3 into g of 1 into 4 into f dash of 1 plus 3 into g dash of 1. Put x equal to 1. X equal to 1. So that is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 4 into f of 1. I have to find the value. F of 1 is 4. So into 4 plus 3 into g of 1. G of 1 is 3. 3 into 3. Okay. Into 4 into f dash of 1. F dash 1 is 3 into 3 plus 3 into g dash of 1. G dash of 1 is 4. That is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 4 4 is 16 plus 3 3 is 9. You can directly write 25, no problem. 4 3 is 12 plus 12 24. That is equal to, this will be 2 12. So 12 upon, this is 2 1 2 12. This is root 25, and that is nothing but 5. So 12 upon 5. So this way, this sum has been completed. So hope that you have understood this. Now the seventh question, and here we will try to finish this topic, this exercise. Tomorrow onwards we will go for this next exercise 1.2, inverse functions. Question number 7. Find x coordinates. X coordinates of all points on the curve which is that curve y is equal to sine 2x minus 2 sine x, and this x is equal to or less than and 2 pi. It can be equal to 0 or this x can be greater than, but definitely less than 2 pi, where dy by dx is equal to, where dy by dx is equal to 0. Now I am going to rub this portion of the earlier question. Solution. First of all, I have to find dy by dx. So I will find dy by dx. Y is equal to sine 2x minus 2 sine x. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sine 2x minus 2 into d by dx of sine x. That is equal to derivative of sine x cos. So cos, angle is 2x. It is different. So I will take the derivative of 2x also, d by dx of 2x minus 2 and derivative of sine is cos. So derivative of this is 2 into 1. So 2 I will write here, 2 cos 2x minus 2 cos x dy by dx equal to. But dy by dx is equal to 0. But dy by dx is equal to 0. Therefore, 2 cos of 2x minus 2 cos x is equal to 0. Divide throughout by 2. Therefore, cos of 2x minus cos of x is equal to 0, dividing by 2. Okay. Now how to solve this? We know this. I have generally always taught it. S plus s is equal to 2sc. S minus s is equal to 2cs. C plus c is equal to 2cc. And c minus c is equal to minus 2ss. This we have learnt in standard 11. This is c minus c. How to do it? That I will tell you, explain it properly. C minus c is equal to minus 2ss, and that is equal to 0. Minus 2ss. S means what? Sine. At this first place, what we do is 2x plus x. 2x plus x upon 2. At the second place, what we do is 2x minus x upon 2. This way we do. By this minus 2 I will divide. Therefore, sine of this is 3x upon 2 into sine of this is x upon 2 is equal to 0, dividing by minus 2 on both sides. On both sides means both the sides. Now as the product is 0, either this is 0 or this is 0. Therefore, sine of 3x upon 2 is equal to 0, or sine of x upon 2 is equal to 0. Hope that you are understanding it. Therefore, now whose sign is 0, that I have to search. The unit circle we have done in the coordinates of this is 1, 0. This is minus 1, 0. This is 0, 1. And this is 0, minus 1. These are the quadrantal angles. On the axis means quadrantal angles. Sine means what? Sine means y coordinate. This is called as sine. And this is called as cos. Sine I want 0. Where it can be 0? Sine can be 0 at 0 degree. It can be 0 for 180 degree. Because the second coordinate means the y coordinate is called as the sine. Okay. Again for 2 pi. 2 pi means 360 degree. So sine 0 is 0. Sine pi means 180 degree, that is also 0. Sine of 2 pi, that is also 0. But whether can I take this value or not, that I have to search. Here the angle, this x, I cannot take 2 pi because this is less than. So I have to search it. So 0 and pi I will search it definitely. So sine of 3x by 2 is equal to sine 0, sine pi. These values I can take. I am rubbing this part. Sine of x by 2, that is also sine 0, sine pi. Therefore, now this is sine 0 is equal to 0, means 3x upon 2 is equal to 0, pi. Or x by 2 is equal to 0, pi. Therefore, now I will shift it there. X is equal to 0 into 3 pi. This will be like this. This 2, it will be 2 pi upon 3. Multiplying this, or just I am condensing it. you can write it elaborately 0 or 2 pi. So what is the value? It is 0, but x is less than, so this answer won't do. So what is the answer? 2 pi by 3 or 0. Solution: x is equal to 2 pi by 3 or 0. This is in radius. So that's all in this lecture. In the textbook the answer is given as 2 pi, but I don't think it can be 2 pi because x is less than 2 pi. So 2 pi means it will be equal to. So this answer won't do. Okay, then bye till then. We will see in the next video.